leader, an alien hand. You know, the main objective of this text is to promote the habit of reading independently with interest, understanding and enjoyment. I just give you a summary of the story. So, read the text well of your own and share your responses and appreciations. Okay? Have you ever found yourself in a situation in which what happened was the opposite of what you expected? If so, you are familiar with the irony of the situation, which is often embarrassing, means making you feel shy, awkward or ashamed. The story that you are going to study has a number of such situations. So let's start our lesson, the Cope and the Anthem. Our hero is Soapy. Soapy was a homeless, jobless man. He moved restlessly on his seat in the park. Which park? Madison Square. Why did he do so? Because the winter was coming. So he had to find some way to take care of himself during the cold weather. So the winter was fast approaching and Soapy must have a place to stay. So he moved restlessly. Okay. So I divide the story into points. So the first point is Soapy moved restlessly in the park. Which park? Madison Square. So first point is Soapy moved restlessly in the park. Okay. In winter season, the rich people in New York plan to go to Florida or to the Mediterranean Sea. But where did Soapy wish to go? Soapy wanted to go to Blackwell's Island and for years it had been his winter home. Do you know Blackwell's Island? Blackwell's Island was the name of a prison. Yes, jail. Usually, people don't want to go to prison, right? But Soapy wished to go to prison. Why? Because he thought that if Soapy went to prison, went to jail, the government would look after his food and stay. So, for 3 months in the Blackwell's Island, was that what he wanted? He could get some other places to stay. But he had to pay some money or he had to do some little jobs there. So he liked Blackwell's Island better. Okay, so next point is Soapy came to a decision at last. And what was the decision? He decided to go to Blackwell's Island. Okay, so Soapy came to the decision at last. Clear? For this purpose, Soapy decided to do something illegal in order to attract a cop's attention. Cop means a policeman. Okay. So, he walked slowly and stopped at a large and brightly lighted restaurant. His plan was to have a good dinner and after that, he would say he had no money to pay. Then, a cop would be called and he would be taken to jail. That was his plan. Above his legs, he looked alright. But as Soapy put his foot inside the restaurant door, the head waiter saw his broken old shoes and the torn clothes that covered his legs. So, the head waiter didn't allow him to enter into the restaurant. Thus, Soapy failed in his first attempt. Okay, so our next point or third point is Soapy's first trick to go to jail. This was Soapy's first trick to go to jail and it failed completely. Clear? At a corner of 6th Avenue, there was a shop with a white glass bright with electric lights. Soapy picked up a big stone and threw it through the glass and it broke. People came running around the corner and a cop was also among them. He asked Soapy. Soapy was still standing there. Okay, so he inquired Soapy about the man who had done all that. Soapy smiled and answered that it was him who had done all these things. The policeman didn't believe his words. Why? Because the policeman thought that, the cop thought that if Soapy had done all these things, definitely he would have run as fast as he could. But he was still standing there. So the policeman didn't believe his words. Suddenly, he saw a man who was running along the street. The cop ran after him thinking that he did all these things. With a broken heart, Soapy walked slowly. His second attempt also failed. So what's our fourth point? Our fourth point is Soapy's second trick to go to jail. So Soapy's second trick to go to jail. That was Soapy's second trick to go to jail.
Soapy moved restlessly on his seat in Madison Square. There are certain signs to show that winter is coming. Birds begin to fly south. People want new warm clothes and Soapy moves restlessly on his seat in the park. When you see this sign, you know that winter is near. A dead leaf fell at Soapy's feet. That was a special sign for him that winter was coming. It was time for all who lived in Madison Square to prepare.
3 months in the prison on Blackwell's Island will be the best. Three months of food every day and a bed every night, 3 months safe from the cold north wind and safe from cops. I should have a good dinner at some fine restaurant. Then I will say that I have no money. It would be very easy. I think I look all right. My face is clean, my coat is also good enough. Success will be mine if I get a table. I think he is the manager. Where's the man that did that? Don't you think that I might have done it? There he is running. I have failed 2 times. I think going to Blackwell's Island will just be a dream.
These are the points that we have studied now. So, read the lesson, the Cope and the Anthem well up to the second paragraph, page number 24. Okay. Hope all of you have understood. That's all for today. See you in the next class. Bye.